Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wolf, casting a game between our favorite, Project Fox, the red Zerg at the bottom left of Shakura's Plateau, if that's the name of the map, I really don't know, and I don't care, versus opponent, Serenidad, who is the blue Protoss at the bottom right. I thought he had a cooler symbol than that for a moment. I have about 7 replays. I've casted 2, 5 left, or something like that, and I may not cast them today. I'm actually going to be kind of busy tomorrow, and then I'll try to cast them tomorrow night, but we'll see. It's kind of close to my face. I'll pull it back a little bit because you guys don't have to breathe as much. You know, breathing isn't very fun or educational. I also like to, if you guys like to notice, I like to take on many different voices sometimes, and it's very funny for me to make voices. But currently Project Fox, extractor trick. I like saying that. I don't think it's more effective, but I still like saying it. Project Fox is currently a Platinum League player, and he said he likes to send replays, and I like to cast his replays, specifically because he's one of my favorite players to cast. Thank you, Project Fox. And he said that he hasn't been sending very many because he's been just kind of slaughtering people, so odds are he'll be in Diamond pretty soon. His opponent is Serenidad. He sent me the replay. It was called, like... You guys send me a lot of replays that have the word LOL in them. I think it had LOL, but I could be wrong. Serenidad, of course, is being a blue Protoss, and of course it's kind of like on the fence right here. I like Zerg, and I love Project Fox, but I really like Protoss. They're just the coolest. Actually, odds are Project Fox, he's a really good player. I have no doubt that he has the capacity to become a very excellent player once he's done with college, and he can focus more on gaming if he chooses to. But he actually plays random, and he's a very impressive Zerg, Terran, and Protoss player. Currently, I'd probably say I'm about even with his Protoss game because Protoss is my only race, and Protoss used to be his best when he first started playing. Ooh, 13 hatchery? Interesting. And a 13 pool. What was I saying? Yes, but nowadays, actually, I think his favorite is Terran. That proves that Terran's overpowered. He also has a strong spot for Zerg because, let me tell you something, guys, I really enjoyed watching him play Brood War against my friend Thorn Raven. They were about even when they used to play Brood War. Nowadays, Raven probably would win because he plays like infinity games. And remember, everybody, think a little bit of hatred for Raven right now because that's what we like to do is hate Raven. Probably trying to put down a proxy pylon over there. Good thing you noticed it. Opening up his Cybernetics core, standard play. Everything is perfectly standard. His opponent is probably Diamond or High Platinum, I would guess, by the way he's playing very well. Using the drone well. I'm kind of surprised that Serenidad hasn't stopped. And then, of course, he's got his other probe on being followed by the drone. Project Fox went for a very quick hatchery, which is interesting. He's already building up minerals, too, so I have to say that I kind of like this 13 hatch, 13 pool kind of thing going on here. I don't know if that was exactly what it was, but seems to be skipping the gas and skipping early Ling's speed for faster hatchery, which I find interesting. He was able to spend kind of 2 drones. I did the air quote thing. Take a moment, listen very hard. 2 drones. It was right next to my face, and he was able to scout with one while making sure the probe didn't do anything weird, and now he's going to get a free kill. I'm pretty sure it's the first one of the game. Fortunately, apparently you lose 25 minerals. Oh, that would be the extractor trick. Extractor trick. You lose 25% of minerals when you cancel something. Extractor costs 25. You lose a quarter of that. 6 minerals, I think, is 6. So I don't know where that 25 is from. Probably a canceled hatchery or something. Very interesting. But missed that. So he's currently legitimately in the lead. Got normal stuff going on. The drone is stuck in here. I'm surprised that Serenidad hasn't done anything about it. Probably, yes, chrono boosting out the Stalker. Very good play. He's also getting 3 more gateways, and before switching to a more choosing tech route, as we can see, he's building up minerals and gas. He's waiting. There, he's probably going to hide his tech over here as well, which it'd make more sense to hide over here, safer from the overlords. He's going to wait till he can kill that drone. Knowing that your drone is soon to be dead, it would make sense for you to try to, you know, even steal 5 minerals or try to kill a probe. So, interestingly, though, I don't know if that's intentional micro, but there's no way out for this poor drone. Goodbye, my friend. And he's like, I must touch the pylon of love. Oh, wow, interesting play here. Project Fox, you're getting very, very good, actually. I was just about to say, your overlord placement isn't perfect, but you have excellent field or vision of your base, which is very important, and you have control of the Zelnaga watchtowers. The only thing I would suggest is having an Overlord right here, so you could see the rocks, and of course you'd be able to fly this way if something bad was to happen. But currently has very good vision of his opponent, well, not his opponent specifically, but the areas his opponent could be moving to attack him. And he's probably droning it up pretty hard. If we look at the units tab, we can indicate that he only has 2 Zerglings and 4 Roaches. You know, Project Fox probably plays a little bit like me. I know he likes his build orders a little bit more than I do, but he, yesterday we were 2v2ing. I think I casted one of those. Yeah, I live casted that replay, I remember now. Like, hey, I just casted that. Good job on top of your minerals and gas too. But I'm like, oh, one of the games we lost, I'm like 7 RR. He's like, what? I'm like, shit. Get Marauders is what I mean. Get Marauders. Oh, here we go. For Void Ray, as I suspected, hiding his tech. Very interesting choice going, need some time? I don't get it. You want some time? He's probably just being a douche. Hey, you suck. Maybe he paused the game. Oh well. Sorry. He's like, need some time, bitch. And Project Fox like, sorry. Void Ray coming out should be Chrono. Yes. Thank you for... You guys heard it first from me. I said it first. Securing the expansion and attacking, Project Fox needs to be sacrificing an Overlord around the 8-minute mark. I have to... Oh, it was a pause. He should have sacrificed an Overlord around the 8-minute mark. He would have been able to see the Void Ray and be completely prepared for this. However, I have no doubt in his ability to hold it off due to his ability to be awesome. And for the Void Ray to be dumb and sit here. If it had moved in immediately and focus fire the Queen, I'm sure that Project Fox had a lot of difficulty. This is where scouting comes into play if you can do it. You know, I'm not saying that this Protoss player couldn't, I'm just saying that he would have difficulty scouting a Zerg player. Evolution Chamber for the... and Hydralisk. Interesting. As I said before, Hydralisks are overall my favorite Zerg unit, so I really enjoy seeing them. They're like Super Marines, and they feel pretty fair. They're not like Marines that Foxer could kill everybody with. Yes, drones, probably gonna see. And now you guys see... Hey, sorry, I don't know why it kind of froze up there. And now you guys see that Project Fox would have had a lot of difficulty dealing with the 1 Void Ray. Well, now he'll have no difficulty dealing with 2, as long as Project Fox is in a good position. And he's charging up on the rocks, which is fairly logical. But usually against Zerg, I prefer charging up against something that I can kill. Come on, keep the charge. He's keeping the charge. Overall, this isn't bad. He'll be able to kill some drones, but once again, it's like it's a 2 Zealot push versus a 4 Gate Zealot push. You know the advantage and disadvantage of it. Right now, he's got to take down the Queens properly. Luckily for Project Fox, he's able to get out another Queen. This is very important. Great micro from Serenidad. I might just call him Blue Protoss because I don't like long names that are poo-poo. I don't think he's got the speed increase, but they're moving pretty fast already. I must have just forgot how fast. Let's take a quick look back at the Protoss base. Not pumping anymore. He's actually macro failing a little bit, focusing on his micro, which is okay. He's trying to do a killing blow, but he really needs to make sure that he doesn't build up too much. Currently, the Voiders are doing damage and keeping the Zerg in a defensive status, so he's doing a very good job of that. However, with Hydralisks, at this moment in time, if it was anything but Void Rays, I say, you could just go fucking kill him. However, we know that if you leave Protoss Void Rays in your base, you kind of die. He lost a lot of drones here. Good creep spreading, kind of interesting. He's going to cover the entire map in probably like 15 minutes. Or something like that. Also, these little units would be checking out the map again. They're like, must check out the map. What if he's getting groove spines? Very important upgrade, just like the warp gate upgrade and the, you know, a lot of other important upgrades. It's always important to get groove spines if you intend to get any good amount of Hydralisks, which they are excellent units. They're very similar to Marines in that they're pretty bread and buttery. I like buttery nuts. Yes. Sorry, it's just a, it's I don't know how to pronounce this word. I think it's pronounced meme. I'm not very internet smart, so all I know is that I know my own friends have this meme about this guy named Drew something. I won't say his name. But there's enough Hydralisks here. Speed on creep and the increase in range not done yet. He'll be able to snipe a Void Ray, very important here. And the Protoss player is definitely macro failing. He needs to focus on his macro and get back up into that game. Letting the Zerg player macro up at all is very bad. Project Fox is doing a very good job staying on top of his queens and protecting his drone line. They're like, don't touch the queens! Look at that damage. That's good damage. That's a legitimate 12, right? 12. I'm so smart. And they're about to receive the upgrade. Another, let me guess, 10 seconds. Oh, I am so good. Even though it kind of flashed over. So here we go for maybe a counter push. Could be very effective against the Protoss player, especially with 13 built-up minerals. Needs to get some more Zealots out there. Even, you know, get the Zealots out. Chrono Boost, I was right. Needs to, he needs to do a lot of things. But currently he's going up to Templar Archives. Very wise, given his current state of warp gate technology and his opponent with the goodbye Void Ray. His opponents with the what are these called? Hydralisks, my favorite unit. Duh. Well, you know, favorite Zerg unit. Every single Protoss unit beats every single